All right, we're in my messy garage checking out the homeless care packages. We're going to see what we can put in one of these care packages. A lot of people like to give something to the homeless but don't want to give them cash because who knows what they might spend it on. So in my care package, I start out with a gallon Ziploc bag, and this is what we're going to put all the other items in, starting with a bottle of water. So, these are pretty cheap if you get them in a case like this. This case was $3.70 for 24 bottles. So, not too expensive. And then also in the care pack, we're going to put a little something to eat. We got a tuna and cracker pack here. Now, the important thing about any kind of food you put in to this pack is it needs to be non-perishable. You don't want the thing to get moldy after it's been in the person's backpack for a week. So we're going to give them something that's going to last a long time. Also, one of the things that homeless people want and need are bandages. So I'm going to throw in a couple different sizes of bandages. Good for covering up blisters on the feet and just, all kinds of cuts and stuff. Antibacterial wet wipes as well. Let's see, so these packages, I got them at the dollar, actually used to be called the dollar store, now it's called the $1.98 store. So these were $1.98 each. And so I will put maybe 4 or 5 of these in each pack, give them a little variety there. And then another really important thing that homeless people love to get, and they don't get very often, is nail clippers. Think about it. You're out there on the street and nail clippers aren't the thing that people are going around giving out, and yet they really want these. There was one time when I was trying to give a homeless person one of these packs, and they didn't really want it until I said, "Hey, there's nail clippers in there," and the guy was like, "Nail clippers? Yeah, I'll take it." So nail clippers will seal the deal. All right. And then we got the number one most requested item is socks. And not just regular socks, but some big old fat, thick socks. Good for helping not to get blisters, you think about it. A homeless person will wear the same article of clothing for quite a while. And so the thicker the socks, the better. Now, this is probably the most expensive item on the list. Let's see, these ones here were 2 for $10, so $5 for a pair of socks. But instead of being upset that you got to actually pay money to help someone, just buy the socks. Like, let the help a brother out. So, and a sister. So put it all together, put it in the pack, and it looks a little something like this. And so this is what I will give to homeless people. I will carry these in my car. If I come to a stoplight and someone comes over to my window or they're on the corner begging for money, I'll call them over and ask them if they'd like one of these. And it's just a great way to help someone and yet not possibly give in to their drug habit or whatever it is they're spending money on. Now, it's really important that in addition to give them some physical help, you also give them hope. And so that's why in each one of these homeless packs, I'll also put a little gospel tract, a little message about God and most importantly, how a person can get right with God and go to heaven when they die. Because when you think about it, whether a person lives in a mansion or under a bush isn't really going to matter on the day each one of us dies. How are we doing with God? That's a question. So these gospel tracts and others like it, you can get them at the Living Waters website. That's livingwaters.com. All right. And so we are going to go out and give these to people. Maybe I will post another video of someone actually getting one, and get into a conversation with a homeless person about the most important thing in life and death. All right.